Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, my Nike s10 shopping garage. It's borderline cold. It's 54, 56 out, and I had discovered that, well, my s10 aveo has a clank when I go to shift it. I don't believe it's in the transmission or the clutch. And what I'm going to show you today doesn't cure the clank from second to fifth. Then I'm going to check on the CV axle on the driver's side. But I took the motor mount off and the trans mount off. Motor mount is still good, so I'm of course not going to replace that, but I am replacing the trans mount. So I'm going to show you some info on this and the tools, and we'll get that on and see how this goes. And as you can see, I've been doing some house cleaning or shop cleaning out here. Oh, what a difference. Okay. Here's the part numbers you would need if you need it. Hopefully you won't, but if you do, here's what you need. Here's the item number. Okay, now, I got them at O'Reilly's. Okay, one quick thing here I want to show you that I updated on a tool for the transmission lines on my 08 G6 I've done a video on. These here, it's a good one, but here's the tool I designed to begin with that didn't do a bad job. Here's the newer version. 9mm socket, a washer, big block push rod, this part right here, and the link pin off the G8. I do have to come up with something to use that for, and it fits in a lot better this way. And actually, if it don't fall off this way, it helps keep it centered. So enough for this. Okay, here's the reason why I'm changing this. It's not going to get any better. Let's get it focused here. There it goes. 13 years old and 166 and change on the clock. She's giving way. Okay, give me just a second. All right. And of course, the new one. And I can feel the difference, and you can obviously see the difference. It's all good. Okay, that's how you check that. Now, torque specs for these bolts to the body, right here, 3 of them, which you can't see that one, and this one, which is the same as the ones you can't see. Torque's on at 44, so I'm just going to put him at 50. So you'll need a 1/2-inch torque wrench, and I'll show you the tools you're going to need for this. Okay, here's an array of tools and a torque wrench. This is what you're going to need to do the job. And look what I had to get into. Battery comes out, battery tray, which came out. That's 10 mil. Had to disconnect, well, take loose the under hood, of course, fuse box, and my PCM. The other PCM on the other aveos, I did a video on. I swapped this out, bolts off to the side. In this area, you want to do all what I did, but different years, different designs. Some years to keep with the same design for a while, but I'd make it easier and accessible. I took the PCM out and, of course, did that too. And I run a longer listen to me, negative cable, and I'll show you what I've done under here, so give me a sec. Okay, before we go into the car, I'm going to show you where I hooked the ground cable to. This here is where the ground cable was bolted to. It twisted off, couldn't help it. I wasn't going to this little acetylene tank and heat all this up with the wiring in the way. So I did my best, couldn't get it broke loose, and it twisted off. But all that is paint area. I don't know how in the world this car grounded with that being painted. So I ratified that. I'm not putting it back there. I'm going on the car. So here we go. Okay, that's the ground cable, the one I'm putting on. And with the modified torque mount that I designed, there's where the ground cable bolts to. Direct to ground. No paint. Should do a whole lot better. So back up top. Okay, give me a few. I'm going to get this back together and show you what this is going to do, and I'll keep you updated on how this works out. Excuse the background noise out the driveway and traffic. Okay. Gotta finagle this because this actually goes up under the fuse box. Just gotta finagle it and get it in there. And to be able to see what you're doing at the same time. So hopefully I'm not getting in your way too much. Or view. Okay. See what I do, what I don't. Oh, I'm a bit off on this. Okay. Yep. We're getting there. Okay, voila. Just about, I got it positioned, but not looking too bad. Okay. Now then, for the hardware. Okay, little by little, slowly but surely. I gotta jack the motor up a bit more. I do want to show you this before I go any further. That's just a standard bolt hole, and this bullet looking stud that helps you line up the mount, and then you get to the bolt holes where you got to bolt it in. So let's get this back together. Hope I don't block the view too much. Alrighty. We're getting there. Oh yeah. A little bit of trans fluid on the mount, on the trans mount bolts, bracket bolt. Little dab do ya. And there's one in. There goes the second one. Okay. Yeah, and I managed to lose my 7/16 wrench into the core support. Hopefully I'll get that out before I take it for a spin. So I have a good wrenches too. It happens. Sucks when it does. I think that's got it snagged anyway. Let's see what I've got. All right, for the transmission mount bracket bolt is 14 mil. I'm just using a stubby here to be using it. As you can see, it's modified too. It's the way I bought it, and it's for the use. Just run them down some until they snug. Back it off a bit, and continue to the others. Back her off a bit. To this one. Snugger than normal, but she's working. Good enough for now. Okay. That's all for that for now. Now for the 17 millimeter deep well, 3/8 half to a 3/8, because I don't have a 1/2 inch deep well that size. This is for the mount to the trams. I could use air tools, I just choose not to at times. Well, most of the time. Okay. All right, I'm done with the stubby. Now for, let's see, .26 to start with. And see what we got here. Whoops. Whoops, thought I had that one started. It just popped out. There we go, I think. I think maybe not. It came out this way, but it's not wanting to go back in this way. So here's what I want to do. Be right back. See how it does with the swivel. Well, now, still ain't want to start. Okay. Now let's see if I got it. Yep, that did it. Should have done slow to begin with. Elbow, whatever you'd like to call it. And see if I got this one. It's probably only 25. It's not even tight down yet. Or run down all the way. Okay. Now to run on up to 50. There we go. Back to this one. Hold on a minute. Okay. That one's done. Done. Give me a second. Now if this don't snap up, I'm going to run it on down another 1/8 inch. There's been some dirt in the threads. We're getting there. Then one of my modified 1/2 inch ratchets. That's just about got it for running it down. Okay. I'm beginning to run out of heat outside. Only because that mount is bad. That's the reason I'm doing this out here. Okay. And begin to wonder, I'm going to snug it one, maybe 2 more times. If it don't click, I'm going to stop or break it off. I'm not going any further. There's something down in threads. I'm not going to mess it up. I'm gonna finish running down the mount itself. Whoops. Yeah, that's gonna be a deep well for that one. Snugged. And snug. Okay. Got a little ahead of myself here. Whoops. Not that it's going to hurt. It ain't like building a motor. Okay. Okay. $50. Okay. Okay. Now for the battery panel tray. Okay. See what we, well, shoot. Didn't want that to happen. Nothing major. Well, here's when I need to be an octopus. More hands and what I needed than what I have. Okay, do it this way and hold it and hope for the best. Yeah, you gotta finagle this thing back down in there. Yeah. And for the most part, there it is. And as you can see where I'm at here, my hand. Okay, there we go. All right, onward. Okay. Well, that's too small. Oh, there we go. I told you wrong. The smaller boats are 10 mil. I mean smaller boats. Oh, that's right. Those boats are for the PCM, which I need to see about getting in that now before I go any further. And here this is. Okay. Now then, it's down in here. And where it's going to hold in. Get past this maze of wiring. Alright, and I got here? That should go up behind that. No? Okay. Gotta figure out repositioning this, or positioning it. Right there. There we go. We're getting there. All right. There's that. And we're getting there. Hoping that's all I'm going to have to do for this year. And I believe, okay, to this. Okay. Hold on. I'm back. 12. Voila. Okay. And of the 12, still moving. Okay. So you know where the rest of these bolt stuff go to. And let's see what I got here. Okay. If I could do this and not drop a bolt, then drop the wrench. Okay. Whoops. Still need a bolt down there yet, don't I? Which is probably that right there. PCM bracket bolt nut is all 10 mil. I'm just going to do this hand tight. It's plastic anyway. I don't want to snap that. And being cold. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. All right. And now this is... Right. off. Now for the 12. And this one. That's all for that one. Now back to the 10 again. This ought to be torqued down in a no sequence. Just run them down snug. Now for the fuse box. And of course I've got a stubborn one. Give me a sec. Oh, trusty handy dandy magnet. By the looks of it, here's what I've got to do. I'm just a wee bit off, so I got to undo a little bit of this. My adjustment's off just a hair. Gotta have the fuse box bolted down. There we go. Now, let's see what I can do. That bolt. Yeah, buddy. Hold on. It amazes me, depending on what we're doing, whether it goes back together the way it came apart. Tool-wise, now I'm going to need a 3/8 swivel to get this bolt. But I've got to get it down in there first. Okay. See how this works out. Because I had never gotten this far with this car before, so. I think that has it. Well, darn. Give me a second. 1/4 by 10, that did the trick. Snug it, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Looks like that's got that. No extra hardware. Okay. Get the PCM plug back up. And whoops. That's locked. Down and locked. And now for the battery. All right. Hopefully this will be all for the winter. Click. Okay. And okay. I've got the hutch. All right, give me a sec. Okay, everything's back together. Battery's back in. I don't have an air box on mine. I just ran a tube for it and made designed my own air filter. But the word on the air filter, it doesn't gain me any mileage, but it gains me on buying new air filters when need to be. I can just do my own. That's where it saves me and my other car too. So let's see how this thing goes. Okay, we're 38 minutes into this. As you know, you can take the shortcut. I was just showing you what I had to do this. There goes my left hand again. So let me turn this around. Everything is back as it should be. And actually, that motor had nowhere near the rock it used to have. So all feels good, and the motor support is still under it, but it's not touching. So let's give her a fired up, see what we got. Well, a quickie here. Now the motor support's out, and still nowhere near the rock it was. And now let's fire it up. Unless the unexpected happens like it did with my ignition switch. Let's see what we got. Turn this bad boy around and you're going to see firsthand. Neutral. E-brake on. Foot brake on, and let's see what we've got. Well, the key's not working still, so let's see what we got going on here. Well, apparently on the fuse box I have caused an issue with the fuel pump, or it quit working. It's not getting fuel. So I will continue on with this, and I will bring you up to speed when I get her going. I'll let you know. Thanks everyone for checking it on my channel. We're 40 minutes into this, and thanks to all my subscribers and my views. Appreciate it so much. And my Michael S10, stay safe. Keep the wrenches turning and easy on the knuckles. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks, everyone. Bye.